Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we're literally gonna get straight into business, and the business is the Natah quest. So in case you're wondering how to do it or what you need to do to be able to get the Natah quest, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. But before that, let me go ahead and do the mastery rank up test. All right, so pretty much this one is just hacking. You just gotta hack the consoles and call it a day. Quite simple, can't even lie to you. W. All right, and pretty much if you're wanting to do the Natah quest, which I do advise you to do it, you pretty much want to go to any Uranus mission, right? And you want to make sure that before you go into any Uranus mission, you have this beautiful thing equipped, the synthesized scanner and well, you don't need the kinetic trap, but the synthesized scanners you definitely do want to have equipped. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into any mission, and pretty much we're gonna be looking for a what is this called? It's a sentient, but the game calls it a drone. You'll know what a sentient is later on in the future, trust. You'll pretty much know that you found the right thing whenever you see like a little marker. They normally show up in like every mission unless you get unlucky. All right, so as you saw right there, it made like a little noise. There it is. So we pretty much want to come over here and we want to pull out the scanner and we want to scan that. Hello? You're not gonna let me scan it?
Hello? What did you see? My data stream went dark.
I don't know why it didn't let me scan it, but we pretty much got it done. The Lotus had her little voice line. There you go. I scanned that one. I don't know why the last one didn't let me scan it. Maybe I scanned it too fast. Maybe. I don't even know. But pretty much all we got to do right now is finish the mission. So let me go ahead and finish this mission and we can go ahead and get it started. All right, now that we pretty much got out of the mission, we get rewarded literally straight with the Natah quest. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the Natah quest. All right, so the first part, the very first, part of this quest is scan the new drone. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so pretty much what you gotta scan is that. See that? There you go. And now there's gonna be two other drones that we have to scan, which are similar to the last mission that we did. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Where's he at? Oh, right there. There you go. We scanned one. Now let's go to the second one right here. There's the second one. We just scanned it and we're chilling. All right, so for this next mission, we just gotta help Teshin real quick. You know, the guy from the beginning of the game. All right, so pretty much this is just a mobile defense. So as you saw, pick up the thingy, take it to 3 different objectives, defend the 3 different objectives for about like a minute or something like that. And then we're gonna be chilling. All right, so pretty much for the third mission, we gotta go ahead and find the sergeant. Pretty much gonna be just a capture mission, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, as expected, is a capture mission. We just gotta go ahead and get that boy. All right, so the next mission is Stop Tile Rigor. All right, so this is pretty much just going to be a survival mission. Sadly, it is 10 minutes, but it is what it is, bro. Can't do nothing about it, right? Sure. So we just finished the freaking survival. Now we gotta go ahead and seal of the tomb, whatever that means. I haven't done this in a while. Keep that in mind. The good thing about doing this quest as soon as you can is that you're gonna end up unlocking a lot of Uranus in the process, so you'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is pretty much just gonna be a defense mission. Okay, I can already tell. She literally said protect the bomb. Okay, all right, yeah, and as expected, it is a defense mission. So let's go ahead and get this done. This one is the defense that like it changes locations though, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not that bad. By the way, I failed to mention this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. If you go to options, look up enemy, right? And you're gonna see this setting right here is enemy highlight. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. You can change the color to whatever you want that you own, I guess you could say. But, you know, you got all these options. Or leave it default, which is red. And then you can increase it for however much you want. You're going to see your character highlighted so you can see the difference. But this is pretty much going to make it easier for you to see the enemies in your missions. I'm going to leave it at this. So whenever you see enemies again, you're going to see the highlight. And now they're having a whole conversation, so we're going to skip that because we're trying to get to the next part of the quest. Hello? Okay. Wait, we didn't finish it, right? Did we? Yo, what's the next objective, dude? Maybe I should have been paying attention. I'm not gonna lie to you. Never mind, they're still having a conversation. Okay. We just finished the Natah quest. W. So as you saw, Natah quest, quite fast, quite simple. But once we get to this junction, we're going to get a quest that is going to be very important. So let's go ahead and get to the junction, and then we'll probably end up doing the quest, you know, next episode. First thing that we got to do is complete the Natah quest. We literally just now finished that. We got to defeat Tel Regor in Uranus, which is right here. So we have to, you know, make our way there anyways. Complete a mission in Uranus with only melee equipped. We can literally go ahead and do that right now. And complete a rescue mission at Caliban. So that, where's Caliban? Right here. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and take off our primary and secondary. And only go to Caliban with melee equipped. Alright, so now that we completed that mission with melee only equipped, we can literally claim two things at the same time. Beautiful. And then we have to go all the way to Titan and beat the boss. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And once I'm at the boss fight, I'm going to show you how to do the boss fight. Alright, so once you get here, well, the entire team has to get here. But the thing about this boss is that he will teleport all over the place. So it's a little bit annoying, but it's pretty straightforward. All right, so now that we're all here, he spawns in. He's going to be teleporting all over the place. Where's he at now? Hold on. I'm about to mark him as soon as I find him. There you go. So I marked him. He just teleported somewhere. Right now, you can't do any damage to him. He's going to send like little minions to you, and he's going to fill up all of this with water. You're going to see like down here, like it fills up with water. It goes up. You're pretty much going to come up. It's not going to kill you or anything. But then he's going to fill up this entire room with water. Right now, we got to kill these enemies for him to be able to come back. They also teleport all over the place. But once you kill all of his little minions, he's going to be coming back. See, there he is. Do damage to him, and he's going to teleport away again. He's going to teleport away again now. And then he's going to fill up the entire room with water. Watch. And he's also going to electrify the water this time.
Nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to run.
You see? Room is entirely full of water. You gotta kill his minions and then he'll come back again.
Would you look at you? Worthless, ugly freaks.
Okay. Teammates already took care of the minions. And now Tile is over there. And that's it. That's the boss fight. It's just a little bit annoying because he will keep on teleporting everywhere. But it's fine. It's not that hard. Alright, so now that we actually managed to kill the boss, we can actually come here, claim, and we can enter the junction. And you literally already know how this goes. This time it's Frost, which it doesn't really matter. I'm going to smack the ground with my melee and kill him. Most likely or not. Should be able to anyways. Okay, he's slowing me down. Let's equip this. I mean, activate it. And there you go. He's dead. And right here it is. This is the reward that we were looking for. The second dream. The second dream is pretty much one of the most important quests in the game. You know, we'll probably be doing it in next episode. Can't even lie to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Now we can start the second dream, and then we have access to Neptune. I do want to do Neptune because I believe this is where I get the quest for Mirage, my main. But I'll see you on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know, do whatever you like, but I would appreciate a like, subscribe, whatever. But anyways, for now, take care. Bye-bye.